Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. On Wednesday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns.
And for their matchup with Orlando, it's going to be a very tough one for them. They'll need to be playing at their peak if they're going to steal the win.
The starters for Utah: George and Sexton in the backcourt, Collins and Kessler there in the middle, and it's Markkanen in at the 3. And for the Warriors, Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. Well, Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, B.A., absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
Now here's Curry. Hield passes to Curry. Inside. Jackson Davis down low. Kessler on him. That one falls. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Sexton misses. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. We played just over a minute here in the first. Outside Sexton. Collins outside. Sexton a screen on Wiggins. Here's Collins. Warriors with the rebound. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City where they beat the Jazz.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there is no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to them on the perimeter.
Doris, I'm going to give you 3 names here: John Stockton, Karl Malone, Pete Maravich. Which one is the greatest player to ever wear a Jazz uniform, you think?
I'm not going greatest player, B.A. I'm going greatest tandem in the history of the Utah Jazz. John Stockton and Karl Malone in pick-and-roll play were poetry in motion.
And here are the Warriors now. The Jazz making their last shot. Pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Hield missing. The Jazz have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Stephen Curry.
The way George handles the ball and finds ways to finish inside make him very dangerous.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Payton. And Utah with a change here too. Clarkson's checked in. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajimski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. They also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Well, the greatest shooter in the history of the game. Curry, so good from deep.
Here's George. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Back to Clarkson. Stolen by Schroeder. To the middle. Wiggins passes to Curry. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And you see the quickness of Stephen Curry, keeping defenders off balance even in the painted area.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Clarkson outside. Back to George. It's Markkanen on the wing. George with it, now guarded by Curry. Markkanen, the pass to Kessler. Shot clock at 5. Kessler, a screen on Curry. For 3, George kicks it out to Clarkson. Drives to the... Oh, okay then!
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Wiggins. Collins defending. And here's Curry for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Jazz trail by 3. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Warriors, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said, we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
Allie, thank you. Make some changes. Looney's checked in for Jackson Davis. Moody comes in for Hield, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. .144 left in the first. Here's Clarkson. Looney grabs a miss. The Warriors lead by 3. Moody passes to Wiggins, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, a case where he dominates in close, but Wiggins so versatile on offense.
And here's Clarkson. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Pass to Filipowski. Stolen! Now here's Podziemski. He's covered by Clarkson. It's Podziemski on the wing. Looney, a screen on Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Podziemski. Clarkson with the defensive effort.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Back to Mills. They set the pick. Out to the right wing. For 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That is an excellent contest from the defender, but Patty Mills, accustomed to quality defense, stays locked in.
Wiggins against Collins. Looney, a screen on Collins. Wiggins from long range. He drops it from range. Wiggins got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Dennis Schroeder is out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then there's Gary Payton II. Then there's Kevon Looney. And it's Moody in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Pajemski. Back to Looney. Got a piece of it. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's Sexton. And the shot falls short that time. The Warriors lead by 5. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
Here's Sensabaugh. No points yet. Sexton, that's good.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Colin Sexton, and he gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
Looney passes to Payton. Here's Schroeder. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Outside Payton. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Santos is checked in for the Warriors.
Number 15, Santos.
Here's Schroeder. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And the Warriors lead by 5.
You love the no hesitation from Dennis Schroeder. Just catch fire and let it go.
Clarkson finds Sexton. Back to Clarkson. The 3 gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Sexton. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
The first one falls. Well, when you talk about the most underrated players in the league, Doris, Sexton has to be in the conversation.
Well, let's begin with the fact that he's an absolutely fearless scorer, a tough competitor, an improved facilitator. There's grit, determination. He's willing to get into you defensively. He is somebody that will compete on the defensive end.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Now here's Kessler. And it's Sexton. That time on the assist by Kessler. Sexton's got 9 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Utah.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second-chance shots, that's nice.
Now here's Sexton. He's coming off a 19-point game against Milwaukee. Pass to Schroeder. Jackson Davis with it. Now here's Pajemski. And stolen by Markkanen. And here's Kessler. Here's Filipowski. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Inside. Here's Santos over Kessler. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Kessler.
At the line for the Dubs, Santos. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Schroeder. Utah's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. George passes to Collins. Markkanen outside. Just 5 on the clock. Kessler a screen on Hield. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And finished off by Kessler.
Wow, Kessler punishing the rim on that finish.
Here's Curry. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers. Pass to Santos. 1:52 left to play in the second quarter. Curry passes to Hield. And the three-pointer goes. Hield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now here's Markkanen. No points so far. To the paint. Here's Kessler, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Let's take a look at the numbers for Stephen Curry.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Payton's checked in for Santos. And Utah with a change here too. Sexton's checked in. Curry passes to Hield. Now here's Wiggins. Collins defending. Stolen by Kessler. Pass to George. Collins left side. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, such an intelligent basketball player. John Collins knows how to get himself a look out of pick and roll action.
.58 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Hield. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3. Hield's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Markkanen outside. Outside Sexton. Markkanen with a screen on Hield. Sexton passes to George. 5 on the clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Curry strong against the coverage.
Well, Stephen Curry, we know this, is a handful to guard. Why? Because he can make contested shots against the best defenders in the NBA.
Here's Markkanen. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Warriors on top, leading by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot draw. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love the consistency in their approach. Really methodical. Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. You hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. It's a three-point game. So on the floor for Utah, Markkanen and Collins, the 3 and 4. George and Sexton in the backcourt. And it's Kessler in at the center position. It's stolen by Curry. Down low, Jackson Davis uses the glass on the layup.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Markkanen. Right side, Sexton. Overhealed. The rebound by Payton.
Gets good position inside. May have rushed it just a little.
Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Jazz trail by 5. And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Kessler.
Exactly where Kessler gets so much of his offensive performance done, right at the cup.
Curry with it. He's got 10. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, John Collins is fitting nicely on the Jazz, and Coach Will Hardy said he's given us a huge lift on the offensive end. He's a tough cover, the way he's able to mix up popping and rolling. The defense can't prepare for just one thing. It makes him a dynamic threat.
Able to score on multiple levels, Allie. Thank you. And it's Utah with the ball. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. And it's Sexton, that time on the assist by George. George has got his 3rd assist of the night. Markkanen against Payton. Stolen by Collins. Here's Kessler. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Kessler's got 6.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Golden State has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. While we have a second, let's take a look at the top scoring rookies in the NBA right now. Keontae George is second.
And it's always hard to predict how easily young players will adapt to the league. But on the offensive end, he's really hit the ground running.
On the wing, Curry. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
Now, very difficult to keep the ball out of Stephen Curry's hands because of all his movement. He can shoot from anywhere, and right now the defense has no answer.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this 3rd quarter now. George outside. Pass to Kessler. On the wing, Sexton. Collins with a screen on heel. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, you love the fearless nature of Collins. Sexton forces the issue, gets himself to the free throw line.
Utah shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Sexton.
When I think about Colin Sexton, the first couple things that come to mind, speed and confidence. It is what makes him such a good scorer.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Pass to Curry. Wiggins outside. Curry, a screen on Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wiggins, no good. Utah has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Colin Sexton has got blinding speed, so when he puts the ball on the deck, the defense is going to be in a bind.
Utah shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors make some changes. Pajemski comes in for Hield. And it's Schroeder in for Stephen Curry. Sensabaugh is checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for George. That one drops. He ties it up.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Releases from 15. Again, the Warriors score.
Well, really nice delivery from Andrew Wiggins. We know he's a gifted scorer, but that will really smooth out his game.
On the wing, Sexton. Schroeder comes with a double team. Kessler passes to Collins. Sexton looking around. Pure from three-point range. Sexton's got 17 points.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
They set a pick. Back to Pajemski. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one's on Clarkson.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. Collier, he's checked in for Utah. And he sinks the second.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Clarkson outside. Excellent D there from Wiggins. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Schroeder passes to Wiggins. Schroeder, a screen on Collins. Here's Wiggins. And the Warriors miss again. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And Collins with the slam.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
Here's Schroeder, a steady force on their offense, recording around 14 and a half a game. To the inside, here's Jackson Davis. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Kessler. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah.
Second team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Trace Jackson Davis. 1 shot.
Utah's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Pass to Sensabaugh. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Jazz lead by 1. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Inside, here's Wiggins. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And you see it right there. Wiggins excels at drawing contact, getting to the free throw line, his specialty.
Wiggins. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Wiggins.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Eubanks, he's checked in for Utah. And Wiggins drops them both. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Clarkson outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one belongs to Wiggins.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
And that one falls for Clarkson. And when you talk about guards who can really attack in the lane, Jordan Clarkson is on that list, Doris.
BA, there are just certain guys who are comfortable operating in tight windows. Clarkson's mindset is score. He's got a great sense for where and when to pull up into his shot. He can burn you from 3. Little bit streaky, but boy, he can really get on a hot streak. Sometimes, guys, you need someone on your team who understands my job is to be aggressive, whether I have it going or whether I don't. And Jordan Clarkson is that guy.
Now here's Schroeder. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for 1, Dennis Schroeder.
And the free throw, no good.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Fires from deep. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
A huge 3 allows them to snatch the lead heading into the final quarter.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, both teams putting up points in a hurry. Warriors ahead, they lead by 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Brandon Pajemski. He's out there with Dennis Schroeder. Moses Moody out there with Kevon Looney. And it's Santos in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Back to Clarkson. Clock at 6. Pass to Collier. Shoots over Schroeder. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Moody. It's Pajemski on the wing. Looney, a screen on Clarkson. Here's Pajemski. And it's all from 3-point range. Utah trailing here. Clarkson outside to the middle. That's good from Collier on the assist by Clarkson.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Right side, Schroeder. Looney passes to Moody. Out left to the wing. Outside Pajemski. Looney, the screen. Three-pointer. The shot by Pajemski, no good. Utah has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Here's Clarkson. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Well, Jordan Clarkson came into the NBA as an aggressive scorer, and in the mid-range, he is as good as it gets.
Now Schroeder. Pass to Moody. 5 to shoot. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Moody's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's Filipowski. From deep. On target from range.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Santos. To the paint. Looney, a screen on Clarkson. Here's Pajemski. The rebound by Eubanks.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Schroeder passes to Moody. It's Pajemski on the wing. Looney, the screen. To the inside. Oh, deflected. Oh, Looney with the smooth move inside.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. A different look here for Utah. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Outside Sexton. Pass to Collins. Now Sexton. Deflected.
Wow, Buddy Hield sending it back. How about the defensive play?
Wiggins against Kessler. Outside Curry. Hield for 3. Drains the triple. And now a 3-point Warrior lead.
No hesitation whatsoever from Buddy Hield. That is a big-time delivery.
Pass to Collins. Fires the 3. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Outside Sexton. And here's Collins. Now Markkanen. That's what he does. Lauri Markkanen.
Well, Markkanen accepting more and more responsibility over time. Some leadership right there.
Curry's shot is off. Utah has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Offensive rebound. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Jackson Davis. The 11-footer. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Big sequence there, guys. Curry takes it upon himself to take and make the big bucket.
Payton against Markkanen. Now here's Collins. 1:10 left in the game. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
With confidence, step up in a big moment. We see you, John Collins.
Golden State has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's Curry. Takes it inside. And it's blocked by Kessler. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And he's going for the lob. Curry with a steal. Payton against Markkanen. Here's Curry. Oh, they get a hand on it. Now here's Sexton. Pass to George. Yes! And the foul! It's on Stephen Curry.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Free throw is off from George.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Just a massive bucket by Buddy Hield, the guy who has never been afraid of these moments.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look, if that's at all possible.
George with it. Now Wiggins defending. To the middle. Cash!
Big basket by Sexton. You see why his team will lean on him in these moments.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look, if that's at all possible.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Curry surveys. There's the three. And buries it from deep.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
George, a deep three. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Stephen, plenty of momentum swings in this game. What made the difference in the end?
Because everybody was on. Defensively, it was a tough night on both sides, just trying to contain and fire around and try to contest shots. But at the end of the day, we made a couple more plays, kept our composure on the stretch, and got the win.
It's a beautiful thing when shots are falling. Thanks, Stephen.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.